Hey everybody, Andy here on the second day of Street Scene. Here with
Josh.
Josh. Josh from the Subways. I'm an ass. Nice to meet you, Josh.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Right on. So, tell me a little bit about how the Subways got started, where you grew up, maybe some influences on your music, what exactly it took to get the Subways going.
Well, my parents started by playing T-Rex all the time, and we used to go to parties and just, we used to love the music. That's why we went there. And eventually, me and Billy just decided to teach ourselves our own instruments. Billy, you know, started guitar after hearing Supersonic by Oasis, and I've always wanted to play drums. I just think drums look so cool. So we're jamming together like Hendrix covers and Nirvana, or at least trying to. And we needed a bassist. And because Billy and Charlotte had been going out for a couple of years, we decided just to invite her to play. And Billy taught her bass, and that's how it all started.
Is it kind of weird maybe having a boyfriend girlfriend combination in a band? I mean, does that give you any kind of interesting dynamics or what?
It's definitely interesting dynamics. That's correct. But I find, they always hang out together, and I find my own means of entertainment.
I was reading here that you guys are really into the Pixies. Do you have like a favorite Pixies song or something that you really love about the Pixies?
I love This Monkey's Gone to Heaven. I remember when used to go to school all the time. Every now and again I'd miss the bus and my parents used to drop me off, and I used to have just that one song over and over in the car. Yeah. And it's just play all the time, and I love it. And I went to see the Pixies about a year and a half ago in a venue called the Forum in London, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I got a chance to see them at Coachella at their big like coming together tour again. It was really exciting, and I love Monkey Gone to Heaven.
Yeah.
And when they played, I just started jumping up and screaming.
Yeah.
It was great.
Actually, in Germany, the lead singer, is it Frank Black? He came and he stood next to us and was grooving along to us playing. Yeah,
That's cool.
he liked it, bless him. That's well cool.
Right on. So what do you have you been to San Diego before? Are you familiar with the area at all?
Yeah, this is our fourth time here.
Okay.
We love this place. It's so cool. I love it. It's so relaxed and it's just down to earth. And I love to find little towns and cities that have this kind of culture, because as it's not the countries that change, it's the cities within the countries that are different, and this is one that I particularly love.
Are you familiar with any of the local music at all, or do you listen to anything from around here?
Every time we played here, we've had a local band, and I've enjoyed them all so far. But other than that, a few people have emailed me, sending me stuff, and I dig it. And so it gives us a lot of chance to get some locals on and, let them experience some crowds and stuff. Obviously, today's a bit of a change because we don't have a choice who comes and plays. But when we do headline here, I'm familiar with the locals, definitely.
What do you think is the most exciting thing about a large concert like this compared to maybe a smaller club venue?
I love them both in their own separate ways. This kind of place is very community feel. It's everyone's here to see the music and chill out and just have a good time. See their favourite bands playing, have a beer, even if it's illegal, just have a beer anyway. Definitely, that's what I say. And in a venue, you're there to specifically see a band and feel part of the vibe rather than the community. Just feel the vibe of enclosed walls, and I love that. I love a good dirty gig where you just associate yourself with the crowd, which you can't really do here.
Yeah.
Well, you can try. Billy still dives in the crowd and climbs stuff,
Right.
but it just feels so big because there's sky and stuff, and it's miles up.
Right. Big giant lights up there. Do you ever get scared that maybe one is going to fall on you one day? Or
Oh yeah, definitely. You said, but we're pretty loud and heavy, and you see him wobbling, and you're like, I'm gonna die.
okay, so you mentioned that you saw Oasis on TV. When you guys started to kind of start this music thing, have you ever had a chance to meet Oasis at all, or tell them about their influence on you?
Yeah, we've supported them a few times, and Noel came up to me after the show, one of the shows, and it's like, oh, I love you guys. I love that tune 1 a.m. It's wicked, mate. It's wicked. And it's like, oh, cheers, dude. And he was such a nice fella.
Yeah.
And Liam went up to Billy and Charlotte, and he said, oh, that fucking tune, oh yeah, fucking excellent, mate. And that was cool as well. I think they like us, so we get to hang out with them for a couple of minutes and just chat, and they're really cool.
I think that's one of the best things that you can get when you're an upcoming band and you start off and you have all these influences and these heroes, and then you get to meet them and they tell you that they dig you. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, totally. It's strange because 10 years ago, me and Billy used to play their songs down at hi-fi and sing to them. And it's so weird that we actually got to meet them because we're playing with them and they like our tune. It's the weirdest thing.
It's like this whole kind of weird full circle thing coming around.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's cool. Anything you want to say to everybody out on the internet right now that maybe that you want to get off your chest, or they might want to hear you say, or
Keep visiting these websites, man. It's keep, it's real, it's cool, and as much as you can, phone up the radios and tell them to start playing some rock and roll and not all this piano shit, because we're all getting bored, and I'm sure you guys are. Let's just keep it rock and roll. Cool.
Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
All right, we're done.